Now, every WordPress site has a purpose, be it capturing leads via contact form, building an email list, selling a digital product like a plugin, selling a course or consultation services. Split testing can help in every case by allowing you to test different formats of pages for best possible conversions. Now, split testing may look difficult in terms of implementation, but if you use SplitHero service, which is a SaaS online tool that connects with your WordPress website for quick and easy split testing. So let's see the walkthrough on how to use Split Hero on your WordPress website. And here I have Adam Lacey, who is the founder of Split Hero. Hi, Adam.
Hey, nice to meet you.
So are you ready to show the Split Hero powerness or goodness?
Yeah, let's go. Perfect. Okay, so what I've done is I've skipped the super basic steps of creating an account on SplitHero.com
Okay.
and installing the plugin, because installing the plugin is the same as any other plugin. So we're literally going from that stage. So the plugin's installed. This is actually my agency site, which I do very little with anymore, hence why there's updates to be done. And then if you go down, so you'll see the SplitHero plugin here. We have a settings link.
So you just need to install the SplitHero plugin and add the API key in the settings, right?
Correct. Yeah. So you can get to it from the settings here or go straight on the link. So if you go to the settings, you've got the API key, which you find in your SplitHero account. Then you have step 2 is the sync button. All you do is click sync. And then that says, the synchronization is complete. And then step 3 would be, provided you've got your landing pages all set up and all that kind of stuff and the stuff you want to test all set up, create a campaign will take you back to the SplitHero platform to do exactly that, is create the campaign. So what I'm going to do is quickly show you the pages we're going to be setting up today. So I've got my standard services page, which hasn't been updated in ages, so it looks awful. But it gives you an idea. So this is the standard page. And we see we've got a blue call to action at the bottom, and then I've got a variation version of that.
So we're going to set the split testing between these two versions of the what we do pages, right?
Exactly. And then this one is without the blue background and dark text instead. So a very slight variation, see if that one makes a difference, because it stands out more basically. So that's what we're going to test. Then I've got a very simple thank you page, which is just once someone fills in a contact form on our contact page, this triggers the conversion. So it just says thank you for your inquiry. So that's what we're going to test. This is the SplitHero dashboard. So as you can see, I've already got domains connected from some other businesses. And
so first thing, when a person enters in the dashboard, you need to add your domain, right?
Exactly. So you'd go to domains, or if you don't actually have any domains connected, there will be a button at this section here saying you can create your first domain. But you go to domains, there's a button to download our plugin, and then you'll find your API key there as well. You can copy and paste. And then you basically just go through the steps we just showed on the WordPress side of things. So go back to the dashboard. So this just gives you an overview of your account. But we can go to campaigns and we'll create a new campaign. So like I said,
so when you click campaign button in the WordPress dashboard, this screen opens, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So if I was to go back to the settings, it will take you straight back to the campaigns.
So nothing happens on your WordPress site. So no resource drain on your server, right?
No, exactly that. Yeah. And if you have no campaigns running, there's a button here saying,
create a campaign.
Yeah. We'll click create new campaign. You have a drop down of all your connected websites. So you just
select the website.
Yep. So click use this one. So you can give it a title. So just go video. Go next. So we can test up to 4 variations. A and B is your standard. Some people test up to 4 variations, and we allow for that.
So you can test up to 4 variations of a same page, right?
Exactly. Yeah. If you were doing different styles of pages, you'd run them as separate campaigns. So we've got our 2. What we do, you can see the slugs as well, or the URLs of each page to make life easier. So we've got what we do as a standard page, and then what we do -2, which was the variation. Click next. Conversion page, which will be that thank you page.
Okay.
Click next. So we've got start date. So again, we're going to start it on Monday. Actually, we'll start it today so we can see it running. And then end date, put it towards the end of the month.
Okay.
So leave it a reasonable amount of time. Click next. And you can either save this as draft and come back to it later if you just want to get things set up.
Okay.
Or we can literally click confirm and start running that campaign. So that will go to a pending status.
Mm-hmm.
And then that literally should only hang around for a couple of minutes. That basically, it's just until SplitHero sets up the campaign on your website, really. Generally speaking, and sometimes it helps like when some traffic hits the page as well, but generally speaking, it sets itself pretty quickly. But yeah, instead of waiting around for it, I'll show you what it looks like, once your campaign's up and running.
Okay.
So if I show you some screenshots, so this is what it will look like. Basically, this notice disappears, and you have a graph showing your conversions over the last 7 days.
Zoom it a little.
Yeah, does that help?
Okay, so this is basically the result of the the traffic hitting the campaign pages, right?
Exactly, yeah. So it shows you conversions on each given day, the amount of traffic, the conversions to each version of the page.
So these are like two versions of the pages, right?
Exactly. So this person was testing design and development versus digital agency as a page.
Mm-hmm.
And then conversion was a contact form inquiry. So, this one got 14 conversions, this one got 12. So really, it's probably too close to call the winner.
Okay.
I've blocked out this information because it's actually someone's account.
Okay.
But yeah, this is basically what you see for someone that's testing just a couple of variations.
Okay, so it also calculates the bounce rate, right?
Correct. Yeah. So it's a bit hard to zoom in and not be too big, but this is someone with 3 variations.
Try command plus minus on your screen. That might work.
There we go.
Yeah.
That makes it a little bit better.
Yeah.
So again, I've just blocked out the information, because someone's account. But yeah, so this was literally started on the 29th, so literally only a couple of days ago. They're running traffic, so these pages, they're getting a reasonable amount of traffic in a short period of time. So this is actually a really good candidate for split testing.
So this is 3 versions of the same page?
Exactly, 3 versions of the same page. And if you look, that one's had no conversion.
The last one is the terrible one. What was the difference? Like, do you recall what was the page like?
This is actually still running. This is a client's site, so it's not something I've actually looked at. The campaign's due to end tomorrow. So really, as we can clearly see, so far, this version's certainly winning.
Just talking from a layman terms, like conversion is recorded when someone clicks on that button that is there on the page, or someone fills the, say, email subscription form or purchases it. Like, what is the action? Do you set an action there for the conversion, or that person goes to the thank you page? Is that the conversion recording, activity?
Correct. Yeah, that's the conversion when they land on that thank you page. So it could be a thank you page from a contact form, newsletter sign up, anything like that. We are working on button conversion tracking.
Okay.
But that's something later down the line. Right now, it's nice and simple, and most people have a thank you page or don't mind creating one, and that way we can track those conversions.
Okay, nice. So let's go back. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see if I don't get any traffic to my site, so it might not load it. But basically, normally what happens at the end of the campaign, this section here on the right of the summary, you get a results section pop up. So at the end of the campaign, it will say finished instead of running, and you'll get saying like, this is the best version, this was the results, and then that's it. And then you can create another campaign and go from there. So it's really that simple.
And is this reporting, the data in the reporting, is it like real time, or there's some delay, like an hour or so?
Yeah, so I believe it's every 15 minutes it's set to, but that is approximate. So as you can see, our campaign's come out of pending and gone to running.
Mm-hmm.
And so when it's running, it says your campaign's now successfully up and running. We're starting to collect data. So basically, like I say, as my site doesn't really get any traffic, it's not going to show anything instantly. But generally
Exactly.
speaking, again, within half an hour, you'll start seeing that graph and data will start coming into your
Yeah,
SplitHero
because
dashboard.
most people will use it on pages that gets a lot of traffic or at least gets substantial
Exactly.
traffic. So the data will start pouring in within like half an hour or 15 minutes of, setting it up.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty much also catching it at the right time for that cron to run to collect that data. So, like I say, every 15 minutes or so. So we normally say give it 30 minutes,
Mhm.
and then you'll start seeing that data in your dashboard. And then yeah, you'll start seeing active campaigns and stuff like that along the top.
Well, it looks really straightforward, and I must tell you, the UI of this dashboard is very neat. There's no confusion. Everything is straightforward.
Yeah, we try to make it as simple as possible. And there's been a lot of this all dashboard is all new because we didn't really have a proper dashboard. So we've literally over the past month we rolled out 2 massive updates. A lot of behind the scenes stuff as well. So like it's super quick now, more accurate, and we've done loads. Honestly, we spent a lot of time making sure it's right.
Okay. When you see the reports, can you actually download those reports in some format?
Currently, the reports just show on the campaign, so it will say complete like this. If we go
Okay.
to an old one, so this is just one I set up, and it will say winning formula, and
Uh-huh.
then you'll have that information there. On the roadmap, and it is planned,
Uh-huh.
we have got PDF reports ready. So basically, we'll be developing PDF reports and having those as a white label option as well. So if you've got clients, you can put your logo on it, literally, and download it straight from the dashboard and be able to even potentially email it from the dashboard as well. But that will be maybe a bit further down the line.
Yeah, because that was my next question. Because a lot of people who would be watching this are or would be the agency owners, and they would be interested in getting the data that can be easily sent to their client. But I guess even this is sufficient enough for now. Like they can take a screenshot or just copy the stats in an Excel file and
Exactly, yeah. And I mean, it really is a matter of time until we do the reports. It's not, I don't think it's going to be like a long way away, if that makes sense. And also team accounts as well. We're going to be rolling out team accounts so people can add, like you say, if it's a bigger agency with multiple staff, they
Mhm.
can add all different team members, and that won't be an issue at all.
Awesome. So this is really straightforward. I was thinking it would be something complex. You need to pull your hair out, but guess what? This is so simple. Like it's simpler than email. Now, before we end this episode and go away doing split testing, I want to know, like, you already have people who are using it, paid clients who are using the service. Now, what are the few use cases that you've seen them using the service on?
Yeah, for sure. So big ones are landing pages and funnels. Landing pages and funnels are a real big thing that people are using SplitHero for at the moment. We're just about to roll out WooCommerce integration and cart flows integration.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you'll be able to split test your cart flow pages and trigger the conversion at the correct cart flows success page.
Mm-hmm.
And also with WooCommerce integration, you'll be able to split test your product pages. If you've got sort of the same product but with two different layouts, you could split test that page and you'll be able to trigger the conversion on the WooCommerce checkout success endpoint as well. So that's two really big features that people have been asking for that should be out soon as well.
Awesome. Even if someone is not selling something, I guess they can use it to even on their email sign up page, because they can
Yeah,
they can optimize it and get more email sign ups, because we all want more email subscribers. Who doesn't, right?
yeah, exactly. Email subscribers, course subscribers, just showcasing services. You can find a way to change the language on the services page so perhaps it's more appealing. You can test that kind of stuff. Change your call to actions and test that. There's so many ways to use split testing, and provided you're getting a reasonable amount of traffic, it can really make a big difference to your conversions.
Yeah, and just to clarify to anyone who is little confused on the variations in the pages and who's watching this, that variation can be anything. It can be text change or design change or both of them. Like it can be two radically different designs or a little subset change. So it can be both, right?
Yeah, exactly. I normally recommend if you either go really radical or you just do one change. Normally, I recommend just doing one change at a time. So if you're going to change, for example, your hero headline, I'd recommend running that as a campaign first, because if you change too many things and it's not a radical enough change, what you'll find is that you can't really read the data because you don't know what part of your changes made the difference.
Okay, lastly,
So
just a little curious, this service doesn't add any meta box to your post or pages, right?
no, it doesn't. No, all we recommend is you obviously just to duplicate content. If you want to duplicate a page, we just recommend you index it, but we don't add anything else to your back end apart from that settings page.
That is for the SEO purposes. Like you can keep the main page as normal and you can know in the second page so that Google doesn't get angry with you. But I guess most pages where people sell or sign up, they don't really, come into that SEO optimization, category, because it's more of conversions rather than pleasing Google there.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's kind of best practice, but yeah, it's like in some use cases it doesn't matter as much.
Okay, Adam, thank you so much for this overview. And I'm sure if someone has a question, they will let us know in the comments and we'll get back to you.
Great stuff.
Okay, man. Have a good day. Thanks for this cool overview. It was way easier than I expected.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, man. Have a good day.